Okay. Okay, now can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't know what happened. Okay. Okay. So with that being said, uh-oh. Now I can't get out of this. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened. Give me 1 second, y'all, to figure this out. There we go. All right. So glad y'all can hear me now. I've been sitting here talking for the past 18 minutes and did not know that I could not be heard. All right, y'all. So let's do this again. Okay. I'm gonna start over. Let me delete and then I'll start this over. First of all, before I get into it, again, y'all, please make sure that you number one, like the video, share the video, comment, hit that subscription button, and also hit the notification bell so that way you know when I'm going live. In the description box, y'all, I have a hold on, let me pause that. So I have a day trading boot camp that is coming up. It's going to be 90 days. Listen, we have 2 live sessions that's going to happen every single Sunday and Wednesday. And then also you're getting homework, you're getting your own trading journal. Plus, for every single month that you pay to participate in the trading boot camp, if you don't pay for the full 90 days, but you can only do month to month, so totally fine. You get 1 30-minute live session with me, just one-on-one. All right. Now here's the thing, y'all. I'm charging $250 for an hour. So for you to be able to get 30 minutes with me, and on top of that, these live sessions with the group, trading journal, trading strategies that everyone has access to, just need to know how to find it. And of course, the homework that will be checked. Ladies and gentlemen, the price that you're going to pay, I guarantee you that when you master this skill, that $297, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Leona should have charged more. And I can, but that will not serve the purpose that I am looking to fulfill based off of the request for me to do this. So I want to be able to make sure that any person that really honestly wants to learn how to trade can become independent, but also still maintain that student mindset at the same time. And there are too many platforms right now, y'all, that do not allow you to do that because they really want you to stay with them, of course, so they can continue to make money off of you. There's nothing wrong with that if that's what they want to do, or if you feel like that is a necessity for you, because that's how I thought for a while until I found that the systems that were created and the tools that were being utilized were making us dependent on that particular platform and not able to translate into me being able to trade on my own. And so that's why I really want to do this at the same time, because now it will help you to be an independent retail trader. You will not have to rely on Leona for the rest of your life to feed you and then have the ability to starve you. You're going to be able to feed yourself, also feed your family, okay? So click that link in the description of this video if you're like, yep, I'm down. Even if it's just doing 1 month at a time, because that's all you can do at the moment, that's fine. Just don't miss the opportunity to get this information and help give yourself that skill that could help you to survive and also thrive in the midst of a recession. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of give y'all like a sneak peek in a sense of like how trading is going to be taught and shown. But of course, y'all, one of the things that I do is I trade according to the candlestick patterns. Now, what I do before I even look at trading pretty much looking at trading, I mark up my chart so that way I can see where price likes to go. Okay. So before I do anything else, I'm like, let me mark it to see where price likes to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm definitely starting at a higher time frame because not only do I trade like gold, what you see on my screen, I also invest in it. So me looking at a higher time frames give me a snapshot of should I be buying gold right now or should I push pause? Because if price is going down, well, it doesn't make sense for me to buy a bunch of gold right now when I can put that into something else until price is ready and it's moving back in the direction towards a buy. And now I can start buying some more at a lower price though, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to start marking up my chart so that way I can get ready for this analysis. Again, y'all, I'm not a licensed financial advisor, nor am I a licensed trader. I am a student. I love to share what I learn, and I do that because I understand that people need information. That's just pretty much what it is. And also, y'all, the expectation is that you do your own due diligence as I show this to you, okay? So don't go off of what I said. Do your own research. Make sure you understand what you're looking at, and then you can make an informed decision on how you want to trade, how you want to invest, how you want to spend your money. All right. So with that being said, we're going to get into it. So I'm going to start by marking the previous month, the highest point that gold went to. What is the highest price gold went to last month in April? That's the first one. And of course, all of them are color coded, okay? Because I want to make sure that I know which month I have marked up or which week I have marked up so I can have an idea of where price is going according to the time frame. So I got the highest point for April here, lowest point for April here. That's for the month. Now I'm going to go and drop down to the week. And now my week, same thing, y'all. Previous week. What was the previous week? So let's do that. Previous week, the highest it went was here. So I'm going to change the color as well. And then I'm going to do the same thing. What is the lowest point it went to? And then I do the same exact thing. Bam. So I see this now, and this tells me that price has the potential to hit that previous month low because it got close last week. So if it does not continue to push up into a buy and it starts to go down and sell, it has the potential, no guarantee, but it has the potential to go down to that previous month low. Okay. I don't know why this is not staying up there. There we go. Okay, so now I got my week high and week low. Now I'm going to drop down to the day. And if this is making sense, if you have any questions, feel free, let me know. But if this is making sense, definitely put that in the comments too. If you have a question or a comment, you can type that in there as well. So now I'm going to do the same thing for my day. So my day, the color is going to turn to red, okay? So the previous day, the high that it went to, the highest point it went to was here. And then I'm going to do another line, and we're going to do that for the previous low. So again, so you're seeing this low for the day, week, and month. They are super close to each other. So if price does not continue to push up and it hits this previous daily high, right? Previous day high, then guess what? It could hit this and then push down and then, of course, break the previous week low and break the previous month low. It could, but there's no guarantees in anything. So now that I have my month high, low, week high, low, day high, low, now I'm going down to the 4 hour. There is something that I use, which is called the Fibonacci tool, ladies and gentlemen. And so the reason I use this is because it's easy for me to see where price may also go. So it's kind of like a confirmation tool, y'all. That's pretty much what the Fibonacci does. It confirms what you saw in the market when you did your markup. So now I'm going to go from the previous high, the highest it went and I'm going to go to the low, which was here. As soon as I get this high, there we go. So we're going to go here. This is the low. Boom. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is mark these zones to tell me where price could come back to for a strong sale. So I got it. Our previous daily high was close to this 236, and then our previous weekly high is close and is inside the 5618 zone. Y'all, this is like a golden zone. Price typically goes back to this area. So that's why I always mark. I do like a little, box here. And then that tells me that I should be looking for price to come into this zone. And if it comes to this zone and push back down, we got our sale again. If it comes to this zone and continues to push up, then we're looking for a breakout to either the upside or back down. Okay? So you just have your idea of what it's going to do. Then also, I have my 786, 886 zone. So if price continues to push through this golden ratio here, okay? This golden zone, if price continues to push through here, then I will be looking at this 786, 886 zone. So this, I make the color red and it's dotted lines. That just tells me this is like my final line of defense for a sale. If we do not push back down into a sale here, then gold is definitely gone. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Buyers have taken over and gold is no longer selling. Okay? So this is like your last line of defense for a potential sale. All right. So once I have that mark, then I just delete it because I don't like a lot of stuff on my screen. Boom. So now I know this is what we're looking for. So last week when I did this, I think we were here somewhere. And we were talking about looking for price to break and close above here because this was like a daily high. So I was like, well, if price breaks and close above this previous daily high, then you will be looking for a continuation for a buy. But if it does not do that, then you will be looking for a continuation for the sale, right? Well, guess what we had? It didn't break above here, and it pushed down, and it sold, and sold. So now what we're looking for, because this is your lower high here, if price breaks this previous daily high and this previous lower high, then what that would tell us is we have a potential for a buy. So now what I would do is look for areas where price could potentially hit as take profit points for my traders. Okay? So what are potential areas that price could hit for potential take profit points? So what I personally do is I look at zones or pivot points where price likes to hit multiple times. So it has to have multiple touches, if that makes sense. So I'm going to just do one right here, right? So this previous lower high, I'm just going to do this just to see if we have a continuation. Hold on. I got to get this off of here because he doing too much. I don't know what he got going on. All right. So I'm just going to look to the left and see if I see area where price would like to go again. Does this look like that? So we have, okay, so price came up, didn't break above this, came down, right? But if we look to the left, this was a form of, it broke through, kind of like support, broke through again, came up, stalled out, bust through, broke, and then touched, broke through, came back down. So it's like this area, price hit multiple times. Same thing here. Touch, touch. Pierce, but did not close below. Touch, stayed up here. Touch, stayed up here, and finally broke through. And then hovered over here. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of action here. So I'm like, okay, cool. That would be a take profit point. Before we hit to this zone. So this could potentially be a take profit point. Okay. Then you could also have another one before that, before the bottom of this 618 zone. So I'm looking over here to my left. Close and open, same area, close and open, same area. And then it was a resistance. Touch, 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 multiple touches. See what I'm saying? Touch, touch. All of this action. Touch, touch. A lot of action. Okay? And that's it. And so that's what I do. So if price were to go up and close above here, then I have take profit 1 potential, take profit 2 potential, and then the bottom of this 5618 zone, that will be another potential take profit point. And that's it. Now, if price does not do that, okay, and this is what preparation, you prepare for a buy, prepare for a sell. So if price doesn't do that, y'all, then guess what? I'm looking for price to push back down. So to be honest, y'all, more than likely, because this is an engulfing candle here, okay, we could see the buy. But if that does not close above, then guess what? We would need to see like a pattern like the 3 black crows. You know what I'm saying? That's telling us, oh, we got a legit sale. So if we have that legit sale, then of course you will be looking at one of these is your take profit. And then we would just need to go to the left some more to find some areas like this. So we got price set here a lot. Bam. Okay, so this would be a take profit point. Boom. Okay. All these touches. Touch, 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 touch. Okay. And then you just do that over and over and over again. All right. So that's what we have for that. So right now, of course, like I said, there's no real deal solid pattern. So I would just, honestly, I would be waiting to see if we're going to have a break and close above this day. And then this will be my potential. Oh, I thought I fixed this. These green lines will be my potential take profit points. 1, 2, 3. Of course, breaking that weekly high. Your next area, of course, should be the top of this 5618 zone. And then, of course, going to that previous monthly high. So if it just continues to go up, then you just ride that up with these different areas where price has already gone before multiple times. Okay, if it does not do that, if it does not close above this previous daily high, then y'all, you just wait until you see a pattern. Okay, a continuation for the sale. So you need to see multiple sale candles. One pattern that I said like that is a candlestick pattern called the 3 black crows. That's where you have 3 consecutive sale candles. 1, 2, 3. A confirmation sale candle number 4, and then you enter at the close of that 4th candle. Will you get some pullback? Absolutely, which is what happened here. Pull back, but then guess what? Took off and came on down. Okay, so if that makes sense, let me know it makes sense. We'll keep it pushing. So these are your zones for green lines, mean potential take profit. You do not have to do anything I'm saying, because remember, y'all, I am not a licensed trader. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm a student, and all I do is share with you what I have personally learned and what works for me when it comes to trading and also investing in gold and other things of that nature. All right. So that's the goal for right now. So everyone should have the same thing. And then I'm going to go to the month to talk about investing in gold. So y'all, one of the things that I have been doing is listening to individuals who have far more money than me. We're talking billionaires, and I'm just studying to see what is it that they're seeing in the market and seeing with these different financial institutions, the economy, all of these different things, not only just in the United States, but globally. What are they seeing in economies globally to let them know, okay, so should I be investing in gold right now? Why or why not? Okay, so I'm going to show y'all something right now. Me personally, I have heard one billionaire, Paul Tudor, he was saying, hey, listen, right now I wouldn't be buying gold simply because, of course, we all know gold is kind of like that hedge against inflation. And what he believes is that inflation is under control. It's under wraps. So you don't really need to buy gold right now. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do, again, because I'm not a licensed financial advisor. But y'all, me personally, at this moment, because of where price is at, I'm not gonna buy any. I actually was about to, but I put some money into another investment until gold is ready, and then I'll pull it from that particular investment and then buy my gold, the amount of gold that I was looking to buy. So here's the deal. The reason why I'm personally not buying it right now, although I have gold, I'm not going to buy any at this particular moment, like this month, May, because price has already hit all-time highs multiple times. Look at this. Here, and now, of course, here. So it got to 2083. So you're talking about almost $2,100 per ounce of gold. That is an all-time high. So if we know this and we see historically what has happened when gold has hit an all-time high, push down, come back up, 2022, all-time high again, push down. So if we have another all-time high, which we had, I am not going to sit here and put a big bulk of my money into gold when I know historically what happens. The value of it goes down. Now, what you could do is, if you're like, hey, but you know what? I just want to buy a few grams. Cool. Buying a gram of gold is less than $50. Okay. So if you could spare $100, $200, whatever, cool, got it. Do what you do. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay. But at the end of the day, like I said, for me personally, buying massive amounts of gold right now, because it's already hit this all-time high, there is a potential, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. There is a potential for price to come back down to 1,700, quite possibly 1,600-ish, right? There's a possibility of that happening. There's a possibility of it, not coming all the way down there and coming back down to like 1,700-ish. Doesn't matter. I would rather buy the bulk of my gold when price has come back down, 1,700, 1,600, 1,500, whatever. I would rather buy the bulk of my gold when the price has gone back down to here than to buy it after it's gone to an all-time high. When we see historically, all-time high, push down. All-time high, push down. If that makes sense, let me know, y'all, that it makes sense. Right? So for my investors in gold, you can average down. No one's saying not to do that. But when you average down, I would not personally be putting massive amounts of money especially money that I can't afford to part with. I personally would not put massive amounts of money into gold, purchasing the actual metal right now, because it's already had another all-time high. Okay? So we just need to see, based off of historical data, if it repeats that same pattern. And that means pushing down. Okay? So with that, we're going to move on to Bitcoin. Okay? So I showed y'all from investing standpoint with gold and also trading standpoint with gold. And of course, you have all your different markups. So I'm going to do the same thing, y'all, with Bitcoin. This was last week, but I'm going to delete it and I'm going to do a whole new markup so y'all can see how I do it. And if this is helping somebody, let me know. Let me know. I also share the video, y'all, too, to help somebody else out, because I know we all know somebody who needs a little bit of help understanding trading. And y'all, this is not the end all be all. Everyone trades differently. There are some people that's like, I don't do the all-time high for that month, the previous month. I do open and close. Okay, cool. If that worked for you, that's great. But what I like to see is how high did price go and how low did it go? Because that gives me zones to pay attention to. So that's what I'm doing right now. For Bitcoin, I'm marking the previous month's high. The highest it went for the previous month, which is the month of April. And then I'm marking the previous low for that month. So how low did price go as it pertains to Bitcoin in the month of April? And then also, let me get this off of here. There we go. Oh my gosh, everything is just ads, YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, so now I got my previous low for the previous month, right? And I'm gonna go drop down to the day. We're gonna do the same, the week. We're gonna do the same thing. It's just I'm gonna have a different color. That's the only difference, y'all. I have a different color for each time frame. So now I got my week, and I need to change that color to this aqua looking color. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the low. Previous week's low, which is here. So now y'all should be able to see it. So how high did it go last week? Just bring this up a little bit. There we go. And how low did it go last week? Cool. Now I'm going to drop down to the day and do the same thing. But I'm also going to change the color. Remember, I color coordinate to tell me what time frame this is that I have marked. So that gives me an idea when I'm looking at these different zones to trade. And if this is making sense, y'all let me know. So now, boom. I got the previous day. I got to fix this because that's a little too high. There you go. So previous day high, previous day low. So now that I have my zones marked for month, week, and day, now I'm going to go drop down to the 4 hour. So during the 90-day trading boot camp, you're actually going to get the setup that I have for this field. So you'll be able to use it just like I do. Yay! Right, so I'm going to the field. The previous, this is let's see, this one higher. I'll go to this one because this one higher. And then the lowest it went, bam. Maybe I should go here. Let's see. Nope, I'll stick with it. So let's go back over here. Cool. Bam. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark. There is something called a 50% 618 zone where price tends to always hit. Okay, whether that's in a sell or a buy, price has a tendency to repeat and at least touch it. It may not break through it. It may not close within it, but the wick may touch it, okay? So price has a tendency to do that. So guess what? We're going to mark that zone. And it's color-coded red, so I know this is a zone for a potential pushback down in the sell, okay? So if it does go back into the sell, cool. If it doesn't, then that just tells me that I'm looking for a continuation for that buy, all right? Which is fine. So as y'all can see right here, price was selling, came up, selling, came back into this zone, pushed down. And it has not returned back to this zone yet. Okay, so hopefully that helps y'all right now. So then we have our final line of defense for the potential sale, and that is the 786, 886 zone. Okay, so now I'm going to mark that as well, but this is going to be red dotted lines. Red dotted lines. So if price pushes through that 5618 zone that I have in the red box, then this is like my last line. Like, okay, so price is legit buying, but this is our last area. And if it comes back up here and keeps pushing, then yeah, we're getting a new high for we had a potential to get a new high for this year. Okay, with Bitcoin. And if that's making sense, let me know. So now we have this red dotted line that's telling us if price breaks through here and continues going, we're looking for another take profit zone, right? So I'm going to get this fib off of here. So that way my charts are not all cluttered, because I don't like clutter. All right, so now that we have this, as you can see, when you attend this day trading bootcamp, y'all, what's going to happen is you're going to understand what type of markets you're looking at. There are 3 different markets. You have your trending, you have your ranging, and you also have your choppy markets. So if you're looking at this right now, you'll have an idea of, is this a trending market? Is this a choppy market, or is this a ranging market? And typically what you would do is, in a choppy market, you would not trade at all. Why? Because there's no clear point as to where price is going. It's just all over the place. Okay. So you can't see it's hitting certain price points back to back in a buy and in a sell. So in this example, it looks to me like, of course, this is consolidation because it's just going sideways, but it's staying in between that previous week high and previous week low. Did it break below it a little bit? Yes. But guess what it did? It jumped right back in there, touched it up here again. Came down, attempted to come back up, and hit it again. And came up, didn't quite hit it. So now we're going to see, is it going to touch this again and push back down lower, or stay in between this week high and week low? We don't know. We don't have crystal balls, y'all. All we can do is just go off historical data, seeing what is happening in the economy. How is what's happening in the economy impacting Bitcoin at the time? So when you're trading, y'all, that's it. You're using technical analysis like this, and then also listening for cues to tell you, hey, there is a potential for Bitcoin to do X, Y, and Z based off of this particular news. So if the government continues to, like, let's see the SEC loses the case against Ripple, okay? I'm just throwing that out there, all right? So let's just say hypothetically, you know what, it's announced next week, SEC lose the case against Ripple. You know what's going to happen? The faith in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a whole, not just XRP, but the faith in cryptocurrency as a whole is going to go up. And there are going to be people that are going to start pumping money into the cryptocurrency market. So what that would mean is that Bitcoin would push up in price, which means that you would be making more money had you been buying at a low price already to hold. But as a trader, what that would mean is, to be honest, y'all, I would be looking for a breakout of here. So this week high, I honestly, and this is totally up to everybody, if you do what you want to do, I honestly would not trade until I see price break and close above this week high. But that's just me. Because if I know that it's coming here, coming down, coming here, getting close, and then coming back down, well, I needed to break above this, because that's going to tell me that price has the potential to continue going up. If it does not break and close above here, then more than likely we're just going to stay in here until it breaks out. And y'all, cryptocurrency, for those of you that have never traded cryptocurrency or are new to trading cryptocurrency, there are a lot of false breakouts. So Bitcoin could, which is what happened last week. I'm going to show y'all. So last week, this was like our day, I think it was like our day high or something. Bitcoin broke out of here and then came back in and just went into this massive sale. So yeah, it broke out, but then it pushed back down into the zone. So we had it a markup. I think it was like the take profit was up here somewhere or something like that. I think it was like right in here or whatever. So it barely missed the take profit point. But I also had take profit points marked for the sale. So this is why I tell people, especially trading cryptocurrency, because it's so volatile and it doesn't move like traditional Forex. What I tell people is just put your stop into profit, meaning you enter a trade and then you're like, well, I have a take profit point for 28,800. Okay, cool. Well, once your profit is, let's say it cleared this 27.6. Okay, well, once your profit is at 28,000, as long as the spread is good and you're able to have profit, I will put my stop loss, take my stop loss from 27.2, and I will put it into 28,000. I will put my stop loss there, and then I will put a trailing stop loss. So that way I can go on about my day. My money is I'm already in profit. And as long as Bitcoin continues to go up, my stop loss is moving up with it. So now, as Bitcoin goes to 28.4, bam, I'm trailing behind there somewhere, whatever you set your parameter to be. And then it hits 28,800. Cool. Now you hit your take profit. But at the end of the day, if price were to come back down, which does a lot, if price were to come back down, you have already made money and you're not sitting here looking at the chart waiting for, is it going to hit my take profit or not? You already made money because you put your stop loss into profit, right? So this is what I show people when it comes to trading cryptocurrency. Because of the volatility, y'all, listen, we can put take profit points all day, but people are making massive moves to kind of, I wouldn't say get people out of the cryptocurrency market from being an investor, but I'm not going to say that that's not what they're doing, if that makes sense, right? So as it pertains to this, to be honest, y'all, I wouldn't even be looking to trade this until it breaks and close above this week. And then you would need a candle to be buying directly after that. So we would need to see a continuation for the buy. And then you can make the top of this 5618 zone a take profit point. And then, of course, you can make the bottom of this 786, 886 zone. You can make this your second take profit point, third take profit point. That's only if price breaks and close above this buy. Okay, above this week. If it doesn't, y'all, I will actually be looking for a continuation for the sale, but it will need to break and close below this week. Okay, so right here, y'all, we actually have in this ranging zone, right? This is a evening star, but we don't have a trend. So if this isn't a trending market, seeing an evening star here, it's like it's not going to really do anything. So what I would be looking for, honestly, is a candlestick pattern called the three black crows. So if I see three consecutive sale candles, then I would need to see a fourth sale candle. That's like my confirmation. Boom. So once I see my fourth sale candle, then at the close of that fourth sale candle, they need to be consecutive, not breaking up like this. They need to be consecutive sale candles. Once I see that fourth sale candle, then I should enter the trade for the sale. Okay? But because we're in this ranging market, y'all, I'm going to be honest, I would wait personally until price has closed below here in a sale, and then I would need to see a confirmation candle telling me, yes, we have our sale. So I'm looking to see if I can find some area to potentially make a take profit point. Give me 1 second, y'all. And I think I got one here. So this will be one. Price open and close, or close and open, same spot. And I change this to green, solid line. That's my first take profit. All I see is this. That's a long way to go. But I will. I don't really have much to go off of, so we'll just do bam. All right. So I know that's a big gap, but that's what we have. We have a lot of imbalance here. Okay. So potential. This is not a guarantee that price will do this. Okay. All you do is just study and see what the market does, and go from there. So price would need to, in order for me to say yes, this is a legit sale, y'all. Price would need to close below this week, and then I would need to see another sale candle that is opening lower than my previous sale candle and continuing. This would be take profit 1. This would be take profit 2. But again, y'all, always, this is just me. I'm putting my stop in profit. So once I have profit according to my spread with the broker that I'm using, y'all, I'm putting my stop in the profit, and then I'm going to do a trailing stop loss. So that way, as price goes down, so does my stop loss. So just an example, right? I got to make a different color, but I'm just going to make this like a, oh, Lord. Why does do that? I think this was it. Okay, so like, let me make this a different color. I'm just going to make this yellow, okay? So like, let's say, why is this? Okay, so, all right, so we got to close below here. We got our next sale candle, cool. So this could potentially be take profit 1. So once price is in profit, okay, my stop loss has now been moved into profit. What if I say, okay, well, prices continue, so I'm just going to make my take profit this one? Well, what I would do is I would put my stop loss in profit, and I would set my trailing stop loss. So as price continues to go down to 25.93, bet. So does my stop loss come behind it, whatever percentage I have it. Then price hits 25,600. All right, cool. So now my stop and profit is moving down, right, to whatever pip percentage I got it at. And as it continues to go, so does my stop loss. That makes sense? So when you do a trailing stop loss, it's moving with the market. So if the market is continuing to go down, so is your trailing stop loss. So that means that if price comes back up and it hits this and it doesn't go to this take profit point and it hits this, you still made money. It'll just keep you out the trade, but you've made money, right? So I just want to put that out there. So that's what I have right now, y'all. Honestly, like I said, I will not trade Bitcoin at this moment because it is bouncing between this week high, previous week high, and previous week low. So it would need to close above this previous week high, and then I need to see a confirmation sell candle to say, okay, yeah, we got our buy. I mean, confirmation buy candle to say, yep, we got our buy. And I would need to see a close below this weekly low, previous week's low, to say, yeah, we legit got a sale. And if it does do that and we have a confirmation sale candle, then bet you're in a trade, and then you're just setting your take profit points and or just setting your trailing stop once you have put your stop into profit, your stop loss into profit. All right. So now we got that. We're going to go to the month, y'all, and then we're going to close this out. So from a investor standpoint, now listen, y'all, I know some people may be like, man, but Leona, I really want to, buy and so and so because I didn't get it before and everything. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. But let me tell you something. One thing I have learned, especially since being involved in cryptocurrency from an investor standpoint, uh, your feelings don't matter. Follow the money, y'all. Follow the money. What is the market doing? What is the economy doing? What is the people who have the most money? What are they doing? Y'all, if price continues to go into a sale, this is actually a candlestick pattern that will form, which is a evening star. And then this will be a lower high because price came up here. That was the second all-time high, and then came down, came up, a lower high, came down, consolidated, dropped a little bit, and then came up again. So this would still technically be a lower high if price continues to go down. So that would mean that price has the potential, y'all, to come down here. It has the potential. Is it going to happen? I do not know. I don't have a crystal ball, but it has the potential to come down here, if not go further. Okay? That's only if we are seeing a continuation for the sale. This month closes in a sale. Next month closes in a sale. Yeah, y'all, price is going back down. Okay? Price is going back down. Just so you know. If this month closes in a sale and the month of June closes in a sale, like a solid good candle closes in a sale, y'all, we're going back down, to possibly 16K or lower. Okay? Is that a guarantee? No. But I'm telling you now, for me personally as an investor, if you did not buy down in this low 16, 18K, even 20K, if you didn't even buy down in here, okay, I would not be buying in bulk right now because Bitcoin has the potential to continue going down. Okay? So if you were to invest, again, y'all, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a licensed trader. I am a student. So all of this is for educational purposes for you to go out and do your own additional research and due diligence to make an informed decision on how you want to trade in or invest in anything that I'm sharing tonight. So it's the same thing with Bitcoin. I personally am not buying in bulk. Now, I could dollar cost average if I wanted to, but I'll be honest, y'all, I'm not going to buy any Bitcoin at this moment today until I'm seeing price coming back up. If this month closed in a sale and it opens selling for the month of June, y'all, there has a potential for it to continue to go down. Okay? So that's it for that. I hope this helps somebody, y'all. I really appreciate everybody jumping on. Do your own due diligence. Don't hesitate if you really want to at least get in a community of people who are learning, willing to share, and of course, is not setting you up to where you have to be dependent on them for the rest of your life or for the rest of this year or whatever it is, to get educated when it comes to at least getting a foundation to trading, getting you a strategy that you can utilize no matter what, and then also helping you to navigate so that way you have places you can go to get some more additional information when it comes to trading. So after the 90 days is over, you feel better, you're seeing the results, and now you're working towards mastering that skill. Then go right now, click the link in the description box of this video. Grab your ticket for the day trading bootcamp. We kick off June 1st, 2023, y'all. 90 days, 90 days. Again, you get 2 live sessions with the group, Sundays and Wednesdays. And then also you get homework, of course. You get your own trading journal. You get trading strategies that are actually universal. So it's not something Leona created. So you're not dependent upon me. Everyone has access to what I'm going to show you. It's just a lot of us didn't know how to get it. And that's what I'm doing, is showing you how to get it. Okay. And how to utilize it. And also when you pay, depending on if you're paying monthly or you just pay the entire 90 days up front, then you get a free 30 minutes. Well, not a free, my bad. A 30-minute session one-on-one with me for each month that you have paid for. Okay. And so this way you can kind of see, are you understanding candlestick patterns right? Is this making sense and everything? So you can ask those questions to help you to be more successful when it comes to this 90-day day trading boot camp, y'all, that's kicking off June 1st. So click the link in the description box and grab your ticket right now. Okay. So if this was helpful to you, y'all, please make sure that you do me a favor, like this video, comment, and tell me what you got from it. If you have questions, don't hesitate. My email will be in the description of this video once it's posted, and then you can actually send a question there as well. But like I said, y'all, to do any one-on-ones with me outside of the day trading boot camp that's coming up, that will be $250 for an hour with me. Okay, so if I were you, if you have questions about trading, I would take advantage of the boot camp, so that way you get multiple sessions with me as well as with a group of people. Okay, so that way you're not alone, and you have accountability partners as well. So that's all I got. I hope y'all have a really great day, y'all. Thank you so very much. Get the link, get your ticket, and then I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.